So apparently you guys like when the horses become human. I do as well. And so I have returned with more, and let's just get into it, yeah.
That, my friends, is what we call getting her done.
When I tell y'all, Applejack had hands. Oh my god. When I tell y'all, I was not allowed to eat, I was not allowed to drink, I was not allowed to live. And it wasn't even the anatomy or anything. Like, yeah, drawing buff people is hard because I don't do it a lot, but it wasn't even that. No, it was her face. I could not make her look as handsome as she was meant to be. I do concept sketches before I start recording because I want to get an idea down and I want to get color ideas down. And whoa! Oh my, she was handsome. Let me tell you, there was something in that for some reason I could not replicate no matter how hard I tried. And so you'll eventually see, even after the line art and some coloring, I eventually give in and just trace over the sketch. Which, there's nothing wrong with tracing over your sketches, but I'm trying to work on consistency. And that's not being consistent on your own. But yeah, okay, so Applejack, handsome buff lady. I even gave her the big log just to emphasize that. Because, wow, muscles. I got a whole lecture on horse anatomy from my partner so I could draw Pony Applejack better, and yet I still managed to struggle. Thinking about Applejack as a person, pony, Peroni. Thinking of her as a person, she would wear very practical clothes, only the necessities, I think. So I stuck her in the button-up flannel and gave her some big old jeans that she's probably had for way too long. And while we love our Applejack, she is probably not the cleanest of people. Definitely better than Rainbow Dash, but that girl is doing manual labor every day at like 5 a.m. But yeah, so she has mud stains on her shoes and pants, which her friends are just like used to at this point. She's also got a couple patches on her pants, which I like to think that Granny Smith sewed up for her because cute. I was considering giving her short hair, but I feel like she likes to keep just a drop of femininity in her by keeping it long. So she just, stuck it in a ponytail so it's out of her eyes. I'm still not planning on redesigning the actual pony forms yet, but I did give her some actual hooves. Like, I gave the little Pegasi in the first video little feathers on the back of their hooves. I gave them actual hooves because Earth Pony. I also gave human Applejack a tattoo on her forearm, which, one, she's Applejack, she just would have tattoos, but she's also a very family-oriented person, and I feel like she would get it on honor of her parents, because, they kinda did. It's also hard to see because the design portion for it got cut out in the corrupted footage, but there's 3 apples on it that are supposed to represent her, her brother, and her sister. I struggled to draw a plaid shirt that actually looked orange and not yellow. She and Pinkie are the only ones that I went in with actual races in mind when designing them, so that's why, Applejack is very white. But she's got a bit of a farmer's tan because, again, on the field a lot, and freckles, of course. And also, like Rainbow Dash, I gave her a bunch of different scars, but instead of from sport activities, this is from all the manual labor she does, because she is gonna get hit by some rakes or whatever they use there. I don't know farming things. And continuing with the idea that they're all actually college students now, I made her a agricultural management major. I had to look that up. And I think the only reason she really would go to college is not to actually get a degree or anything. It would just be to take some classes to help her run the farm better and get a better understanding since, her parents are gone and Granny Smith's storytelling probably isn't the most reliable. And then remember how I said Applejack had hands? Yeah, well, apparently this bitch has hooves too. The file corrupted, and luckily Clip Studio is very nice and has backups for you just to be safe, but I lost all of the time and effort I put into coloring the line art, which is one of the most tedious parts of my process. And then Pinkie's file corrupted too, and I also lost the line art coloring for that one. But yeah, so what you see here is actually the second time that I go and color her line art, because not only did the file corrupt, but the footage as well, so I don't even have the first time I colored it. I love being an artist. And then I also roughed up her hat a little bit more because I do like the headcanon that it was her dad's and that it got passed down onto her when he, you know, croaked. But yeah, because of that, it's definitely got some wear and tear on it. But after blood, sweat, and tears poured into this white girl, this is Applejack. I hope she was worth it, guys. Please tell me she was worth it. Whereas Applejack made me want to do things that I can't say on YouTube, Pinkie Pie was incredibly easy compared to our farmer friend. I based her outfit off of the Decora style of fashion, but I tried to keep it at least close to animator friendly. That's part of my art style convention, is to make things animator friendly, but it is Pinkie Pie, so of course she's gonna be pretty cluttered with her outfit. I give her Afro Puffs, 1 because it's really cute, and 2 because she has them at some point in the EQG series. I think it was a YouTube series. I don't entirely know what was going on with that. I kind of checked out around then. And then this is where I got the horse anatomy lecture. I gave her those kinds of sneakers that have the wheels that pop out on the bottom. Kind of like Heelys, but not Heelys. I think they're their own thing. So like I said, Pinkie and Applejack are the only 2 I had actual races in mind when designing them. And I made Pinkie black for 2 reasons. 1, just cause, you know, she is. I've seen every black person ever claim her. And 2, because giving her a deep, dark skin tone helps make those bright colors stand out even more than they do already. I also covered her body in stickers because it's cute, and she would. Some of them could also be band-aids because I feel like she's a little clumsy with how quickly she zips and zaps around everywhere, but it's mostly just for more Decora style and because it's cute. I put a fuck ton of charms in her hair and some sprinkles, both of which are at least half real because I can easily imagine her picking out a piece and just eating it as if it's normal. Also, they're not real, but I did give her dangly little lollipop earrings. Like Applejack, I gave her actual hooves as well, but instead of kind of little like triangle wispy ones, I gave her puffy circular ones to keep up with the circle shape language of the piece. It was so fun texturing her hair. It's always one of my favorite parts, and afro hair is especially always so fun to texture because you get all the little swoops and swirls and it's just, ooh, it's so fun. She's definitely better than Rainbow Dash about keeping her shoes tied, but with how much she moves around, I feel like usually there's at least one out from its knot. I also gave her a relatively big backpack to store emergency party supplies in because you never know. You never know when you're gonna need to randomly throw a birthday party, and Pinkie Pie is always prepared. And of course her major is event planning because she wants to throw the biggest parties known to man. Overall, I'd probably say she's my favorite design from the human pony so far, just because she's so cute and was so fun to draw. I like legitimately love this. I might draw her again in the future, who knows. But here is the final piece, as well as all of the human designs so far, because, you know, they're cute and height comparisons are fun.
Okay.
Hope you guys enjoyed that one. You probably will if the analytics or anything to go. Oh god, I have something in my eye. Okay, I got it sorted. Anyways, I'm planning on doing Twilight and Rarity next just to finish off the main 6. But let me know who you guys want to see after that. I am down to keep the little pony train going for a couple videos more. It's always fun. Shameless self-promo. Feel free to follow me at any of the social medias you see down below. Let me guys know what you thought of these redesigns. Any thoughts, questions, comments, anything down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And don't forget to shine on. I'll see you in the next one.
She's an evil enchantress and she does evil dances. And if you look deep in her eyes, she will put you in trances. Then what will she do? She'll mix up an evil brew. Then she'll gobble you up in a big tasty stew. So watch out.